Now, coming back to the question of minorities, you will please find why this particular resolution has been so widely put in that it might include a religious minority as well as a linguistic minority as well, or an economic minority, as some honorable members rightly pointed out. Now, sir, a question arises whether there ought to be any such protection in so far as a particular type of minority is concerned. I shall deal with the question of minorities at some length, but you will please find, sir, what the honorable mover wants is that there ought to be a permanent minorities commission. It ought to be endowed with statutory powers. Therefore, sir, an attempt is being made for the first time by my honorable friend for driving a wedge between a community and a community. So far as the Constitution is concerned, as my honorable friend rightly pointed out, whenever the question of minorities arises, we have to be extremely careful. The Constitution is a very sacred document which has embodied all the different aspects of the common question of India's nationality. India is one in spite of different types of languages and religions. But in the midst of all these diversities, we have to develop a common nationality. Therefore, whenever we consider the question of the development of the nation and the interest of the nation, you cannot afford to think in terms either of religion or of language. It is true, sir, that there are different religions. It is also true that there are different languages. Therefore, a question arose, and the framers of the Constitution had to devise a constitution in the midst of the unity of India with certain diversities here and there. For that purpose, what they did was they devised a common nationality for the whole of India, and in so far as religious minorities were concerned, they were given certain rights. I would not go into the details regarding the provisions of the fundamental rights regarding the practice of religion. Certain rights have been given to the religious minorities, and beyond that, it would not be proper to bring in the religion minorities for political rights. For that, we have to be extremely careful. I would also point out that while we have to develop a common nationality, the members of the Indian nation have to be understand that we are one nation. Therefore, certain